role model for us growing up was the grandfather, and also the influence of my mom. She started training us herself when we were really young. I'd like to mention Zoja Istomina. She was one of my violin teachers while back I was studying violin in conservatories and academy, and without her help and financial support, I would have never made through the school. Hagai, when he had some of the concert tours in Europe, when visited and took a couple of violins from his private collections, and he also did tour in Finland, so came by Finland and I had the opportunity to select my violins from two of those, and the other one was Charles Thibault from 1864, and I fell in love with it absolutely. So also I think that was one of the favorites of my teacher at the time, so I did go for that, and put all my savings and some of my parents. You can have a nice clothes and nice toys, but the own violin, that's the most precious thing, and I still have it. If you can get influence and see how the real world works from the perspective of one of the best shops, I don't think you can really go wrong too much. So the Newark school was also, they had affiliation to a Beers and Sons. So when we were doing our final test, the Charles beer, the big the main beer, he always, his staff or his shop or himself inspected the final tests. You match the instruments to the player. I think that's a slightly different way to look things other than just by brand. Someone's playing technique or musician success is related to someone's equipment or the brand itself. It sounds silly when you say it all out loud, but that's most of the reality today. So what I try to do is with this at least explain some of my thoughts and hopefully make people think a little bit more how the whole music community is working together. Yes, I work for violin shop and we have to think things in a business sense. We try to help as much as we can and shuffle things around. It makes it sound the best. It's not always you want to get things all perfect. It doesn't make sense if your fingerboard is all off but your pitch is perfect, and it needs some pause and peck work and all that to make it work. So it's the whole how it's set up itself determines how it sounds. It can be the best violin in the world, but if the groundwork and setup process haven't been done to the client or the player itself, they are not going to enjoy it, and next time they need something done, they probably go and visit someone else. So that is one, it gives you humility, because in the end, rather than me forcing someone with my own ideas, it never works. That's what I try to sort of emphasize, is more individual custom fitting rather than just one out of the conveyor belt. There is always room for those too. You have to start it sometimes, somewhere.